Hi, today I'll try and show you one of the unique capabilities of PT's application firewall, and that's client-side analytics. Now, why do you need client-side analytics? This is to detect very deceptive attacks like DOM-based XSS, which is practically impossible to detect on the server side, to detect hacking tools like the generic scanners, Acunetics, AppScan, any kind of attack framework to detect bots, reflected attacks like client-side CSRF, and many other hacking techniques. So this is where PT's application firewall gets information from something called as WAF.js, which is a JavaScript that is pushed on or injected into the responses of the protected application servers. So having said that, let's just check how WAF.js actually works. So I have PT's application firewall set up as a reverse proxy. So every time from the browser side I request the protected web application, I can, or rather the application firewall injects WAF.js within the response, and it can monitor my mouse click activities, keyboard activities. It can understand whether I'm actually rendering the application on the client side. Am I a scanner? Am I a bot? Am I a headless browser? Or am I a legitimate user? So let's go ahead and take a quick look on how WebJS understands this. So first of all, the internet is full of scanning activities. Let's first try the easiest stuff. I'm going to use burp suite, and I'm going to let application firewall understand exactly what's going on from the client side. Am I rendering the application? Am I actually a real human being or some kind of a scanner? So the scan has initiated. I'm going to continue scanning, and if I refresh on the client side, as you can see over here, there are a lot of confirmed vulnerabilities, and also the WAF is screaming about information leakage. My server side is being scanned by SQL map. All these analytics is actually coming from WAF.js. So going all the way down to understanding what kind of tool is being used on the client side, WebJS gives us a lot of information. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the scan. Another technique that attackers normally use for attacking the web applications is send the request from the browser, intercept it on something like a web suite or any other commonly known interceptor, manipulate the request, and then send it over to the server side for execution. So in such cases, again, it's very difficult for the server side to understand if such kind of tools are being used, or if such kind of interceptions are being used. So let's just test how PT's application firewall detects, or even if it detects such kind of activities. So I'm going to browse the application using burp suite as my proxy. Okay, so I've already set it as a proxy. I'll just to make sure if I'm going through the proxy, I'll just turn on the interceptor. And send one request. Of course, it is being intercepted. Forward. Now let's switch off the interceptor and make a couple of requests. So I've generated some traffic, and now let's just refresh the application firewall's dashboard. Okay, and I can see over here, let me just make some more space. So as you can see over here, hacking tools were used. It's identified, WAF.js in fact identified what kind of tool was being used, and let me just go on to the right notification, go to basic, and you can see even the tools being used were being fingerprinted by WAF.js. Now, this is not just in case of you know proxies or interceptors, but we can fingerprint a large amount of scanners, attack frameworks, many of the tools that are being used for such kind of malicious activities. So using such kind of client-side analytics and looking at the server-side alarms that you are getting on the web application firewall, you're able to make much more concrete decision making on how to react to such kind of attacks. So that's about it on WAF.js. I'll quickly make some other videos on some other key features and share it with you guys. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.